Hey everybody, Andre here, and I want to give you a channel update. At the time of recording this video, I'm just about to reach 2,000 subscribers. I think it's like 1,967 when I'm recording this video, which is amazing. I've been on YouTube for quite a while, but it's only been a few years since I started really ramping up my posting and doing things more seriously. I started off ages ago just recording some cover songs solo and with my friends just for fun. And it's kind of hilarious to me because now my most viewed video is from that time when, I don't quite sound like that anymore. I was so young and I wasn't as trained, but it's kind of interesting to see that time capsule, basically like how I was before I started to do music really full-time professionally. But in any case, I've been ramping up my YouTube stuff the past couple of years and have been putting out a wide range of videos, and it's been a lot of fun. And this has basically turned into my main website. My website, I'm currently working on revamping it. It's woefully out of date, but it will be remade. Basically, I think my timeline is by December, I'm going to have a brand new really sweet website that you're going to be able to check out. But so what does the future hold now that we're about to hit 2,000 subscribers? So I wanted to give you guys a sense of direction of what's going to happen. So first and foremost, the most important thing to me about this channel is for it to function as the place where people can come and see my music. It's really important to me that, as a composer, this is a really good place for people to be able to come and check out my scores, check out my recordings, check out my improvisations, just see what I'm doing creatively as a composer. I work a lot in the choral space, and a lot with some chamber music too, but mostly in the choral space. And having my scrolling score videos up there for directors to find and perhaps program, it's super important to me. So keep on seeing those, and hopefully I'll be getting more of those out there. If you've been keeping up with the channel, you'll know that this summer I had the great privilege of recording my very first album of choral music, a cappella choral music. And so I've been working through, it's like 80 gigs worth of recordings that I'm working through right now. So keep an eye out. The timeline is early January, maybe mid-January for release of this album. But there's just an enormous amount of music to sort through. But I'm really, really pleased with how the group sounded. And I think you're going to be it's going to be really exciting. It's going to be a lot of really cool music. So that's first and foremost what to expect on this channel, more from my original pieces. But aside from that, I do a lot of different things. I have a lot of interests, that's sort of, I would define myself, I wouldn't pigeon myself into any one hole. Like, I'm not just one type of person. I like to do all sorts of things. It makes life more interesting, frankly. So on my channel, you can expect a lot of those modal transformation videos where I take a piece, maybe a well-known piece, maybe a slightly less well-known piece, and I put it through its paces. If it's in the major key, I'll take it and transpose it into all 7 diatonic modes just for fun and see how that goes. And some of those videos have done pretty well, and it's kind of a nice educational tool for people. Like, let's say you're an AP music theory teacher and you're trying to go through and show modes to your students. It's fun to have that kind of relatable video where, oh, hey, yeah, I know that track, but hey, it sounds a little different. How is this being employed? How is this music theory tool being used? So I think that's kind of fun. So definitely expect more of those videos. Also, another kind of video that I'm really proud of is the top-down analysis. So I've done not that many. I've done a few. I've done the Brahms A major intermezzo. I've done the Chopin E minor prelude, and I've done, oh gosh, I can't remember what else I've done. I think I've definitely done one more. But so do keep an eye out for those. Those are my passion projects. It's something that I really enjoy doing. I love analyzing music, and more than just analyzing music, I love to show the process of analyzing music, because on YouTube, you'll see a lot of videos that will tell you about topics and say, especially like beginner focused topics, you'll see a lot of, or how to use the circle of fifths, or how to understand minor keys and minor scales. But there aren't that many really nuts and bolts videos out there that show you how to get into the weeds of a piece and in real time and show you like the process of actually doing the thing. So I think that's really, really useful. The problem with those videos, of course, is that they take a lot of time. And I have a job. I have several jobs, and so I can't devote devote all of my time to creating those kinds of videos because they do take time. Like the Brahms video, and it's over an hour long. It's like almost an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. And then I have to sit down and edit it, right? So it's just like that kind of a time commitment. It's difficult, and plus my wife and I just had a big change in our lives, so it's one of those things where I have to be selective with the time that I can put in. But speaking of time putting in, I found that I've recently had a real creative surge, real love for doing this, and that has come in the way of YouTube Shorts. And this has been really fantastic for me because I improvise at the piano every single day. I've been doing it for years, and I just all of a sudden said, all right, why not just record one of these? And it's been really kind of fun, and just like it first of all, it puts me through my paces. It makes me get more acquainted with the whole setup of the video and the routine and say, all right, I'm gonna do this, I have to do this. And frankly, it hones my skills because we've all been there as creatives where it just doesn't work. It doesn't flow. Something's not working. The creativity is just not flowing out of you. And so what do you do in that moment? You rely on the skill set, the toolbox that you've developed. And that's where I found that these little short videos have really come in handy because I'm, at the piano, I really feel like I'm figuring out the things musically that really work for me, really resonate and come naturally. And then I'm also exploring things that maybe I would not be so comfortable doing. And it's been really cool. It's been really, really cool. And the whole technical process of it, setting up the video, setting up the camera, setting up the lighting, setting up the microphone, then editing it, it just builds a lot of discipline. And it's helped me a lot to really kind of ramp up this YouTube thing. And frankly, the shorts have been amazing. I've gotten so many subscribers just from doing the shorts alone. So I'm going to be riding that algorithm as much as possible. So we've talked about what to expect. We've talked about the more of the original compositions. We've talked about the analysis and the music theory stuff. We've talked about the YouTube shorts. Those YouTube shorts, they're going to be keyboard improvisations. Sometimes I'll show you like a chord progression or something like that. The other things to keep an eye out for are tutorials. Now I'm currently teaching a class on notation software, specifically Finale and Sibelius. I'm a Sibelius expert. I really do consider myself a Sibelius expert. I am an up-and-coming Finale user, let's put it that way. I tend to reference the reference guide quite frequently, but that's okay. There's no shame in that, right? It's there for a reason. But I've found that there are some topics that we've covered in the class that could use some further discussion. And so I'll be thinking about, what are the things that we've talked about that I have more to say on, and upload videos about that as well. So keep an eye out for those. And lastly, the Christmas season, the holiday season is upon us. And I have some ideas for some multi-track stuff. So if you remember from years past, I've done the Andre clone videos where, there's the 4 of me or the 8 of me or whatever. And I record a track, like a Christmas Carol or something like that. And that's a lot of fun to create. So I definitely want to do at least 1, maybe 2 for the season. So I'll be recording those at the middle of next week. So it's kind of cool. We're ramping up into that holiday season already, which is mind-blowing. The year's almost over. Where did the time go? So that's sort of the channel update, where we're at. We're almost at 2,000 subs. So what to do next? Well, first of all, I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful that you've all been watching these videos and tuning in and leaving your comments and liking the videos. It's really humbling to me to know, like, wow, people actually care. People care enough to click on my video and watch it and listen and give feedback. I think that is just awesome. Just awesome. So please keep doing that. Kind of very interesting thing is that in my YouTube analytics, it says that 98% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you think about that for a second, like, that's crazy. That's crazy how many people watch my videos and don't they don't come back. It's just like, it's just one and done. So if I could build that stable, retained audience, and I have been working on that. Just the past, I think I get like, I don't remember this exact specific, but it's like 60 subs every 28 days, I think, something like that. And I get 14 to 1500 views every day-ish, sometimes every 2 days. So it's cool. It's ramping up. This time last year, my numbers weren't even close to that, which is so cool to see this kind of growth. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on, the course is ahead of me. I'm gonna keep going forward, and thank you for being along for the ride. Stay tuned for a whole bunch of awesome things, and yeah, like and subscribe. That's the best thing, just to continue building up this community that has been watching my videos. I so appreciate you. And yeah, I'm excited for the future. So I'll tune back in for an update once we get to 2,000 subs, which should just be a few weeks away. So I hope you have an awesome day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.